Benny Jackson. What in the hell?
What's up, guys? Benny. We've been covering the phenomenon of President Trump inspiring nationalists and right-wing movements throughout the globe, dominating elections in every single continent, from Europe to South America to Asia. It's been an exciting ride. EU rocked as right-wing candidates inspired by Trump wins Poland's presidential election. This has been a massive trend throughout, again, the European Union, which is more right-wing and more nationalist than it's been since World War II. Of course, Japan taking that stance as well. Sanae Takachi winning. She's called the Trump of Japan because she rails against fake refugees, Islamists, and illegal migrants. Japan is for the Japanese, she says. Beautiful to see. Argentina, Javier Milei, just won a landslide in midterm elections 2 weeks ago. Everybody thought he was going to lose, but he crushed after chainsaw austerity and spending cuts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, notch another win in the belt for the good guys as ultra-conservative gives Chile its most right-wing president in decades. Straight into my veins. Chile's ultra-conservative former lawmaker Jose Antonio Cast secured a stunning victory. The presidential election wasn't just stunning, it was a landslide victory. He won every single state and district, a dominant 15-point, just complete whooping of the center-left governing coalition. This has been, of course, in control of the country for decades. This is the most right-wing government in 35 years. Cast won 58% of the votes. Chileans overwhelmingly embraced his pledge to crack down on increased crime, deport hundreds of thousands of immigrants. Nice. And without legal status, and revive the sluggish economy, one of Latin America's most stable and prosperous nations. Come on. Why do libs all look the same? This is like the lib. This is the lib candidate. That's right, yeah. Same phenotypes. His challenger, communist candidate, Jara, clinched 41% of the vote, so in a 20-point blowout. She called Cast to concede the election. Democracy spoke loud and clear, and she will be the minority government. A regional trend gains traction. Chileans are not alone in their demand for radical change. Cast's election represents the latest in a string of votes that have turfed out incumbent governments across Latin America, vaulting right-wing leaders from Argentina to Bolivia. This is what happens when Republicans run the CIA. The Trump administration is among the first to congratulate Cast on his victory. Under his leadership, confident that Chile will advance shared priorities. The United States looks forward to working with his administration in partnership. Come on, baby. It's amazing to see what's happening. Chile assets reverse post-vote rally as focus shifts on delivery. This is amazing. The Chilean stock market freaking rocketed up after this election victory for the nationalists and right-winger. Chile holds election that could deliver the most right-wing president since dictatorship. Okay, well, it's an interesting way to put that. Go ask the people of Chile, right? Name my country. Just go ask them. What do you want? What kind of policies do you want? You know, people actually like living in El Salvador. That's a good example. He's a dictator. Well, we're not getting murdered. And, this was the murder capital of the world, El Salvador. Everybody had to be in a gang. They'd rape and kill you and murder you in a satanic ritual if you weren't. And guess how you stop that in a place like El Salvador? Well, you can literally imprison your way out of high crime. And, that's what Bukele has done in El Salvador. And people there tend to like, it's like, listen, like, there are principles that apply to life. The laws of thermodynamics are real. You can legitimately create an equal and opposite reaction when you lock up all of the people who are doing bad things in your country. Then good things tend to happen in your country. See how it balances out? Pro-life, pro-family, Catholic politician, Cast, a father of 9, won Chile's presidential election, defeating the communist rival. Father of 9. Holy moly, is this his family? Good for you, bro. Way to go. Good morning, Chile. Here he goes. Here you go. This is his account on X. Thank you, Chile. Let's get to work. This is him announcing that he's ready to go. The Javier Milei trend continues. Chile just elected a nationalist over a communist. Look at this. It's just a landslide. Freaking landslide. Look at this. Thousands of Chileans flood the streets to celebrate Jose Antonio Cast. Chile has defeated communism today. Look at that. Everyone's very happy there. And he's Trump posting. Love to see it. He's been Trump posting for quite a while. He's been posting about Amy Coney Barrett. Nice. Sweet. I gotta follow this dude. Okay, just follow. Months after Chile, the United States experiences its own outbreak of violence, unacceptable acts of brutality, radical left and thousands of criminals take to the street and loot and burn cities. Law and order. President Trump has said no more. Look at this, when President Trump was nearly assassinated. The true danger to democracy is the violence that is used as political action. We must strongly condemn the attacks on President Trump and one of his supporters. There you go. Devout Catholic, based 9 children with his wife. The church has been a mother and a teacher to me. Look at that. That's a rich man right there. Bro, that is a rich man. And this is a rich election. Look at that. Just BTFO'd. Thousands of people in Chile celebrating. You love to see it. Chilean cucks went out to protest Cast's victory, and they got hosed down. Let's go. Here he is with Bolsonaro and with Javier Milei. Take back our continent. That's exactly right. Chile. The map is blue in favor of Cast. Never seen this before. The entire country of Chile, is a funny looking country, is completely voted for one dude. Impressive results. Cast won everything. Chileans elected their most right-wing president in generation, hardline conservative based, easily winning, vowing to clamp down on crime and illegal immigration. The winning lines. Just say the lines. But then you have to do it. South America is freeing itself from impoverishing socialism. Long live freedom. These are the, this is great. It's like the South America that is capitalist, that has capitalist and nationalist leaders on this end, and the slumlords on the other. Chile's results are part of a much-needed shift to the right in South America, along with Argentina, Peru, Paraguay, counter left-wing governments of Brazil, Colombia, and Venezuela. As you can see here, right-wing, left-wing. Socialism is failing. Colombia is up next. That's right. Boom. Gonna take them. I gotta take them down. Look at that. And whatever. These are just proxy states right here. You take out Colombia and Venezuela, then Brazil has nowhere else to go. Nobody's quite sure what Uruguay even is. What the hell are you doing down there? After years of socialism, this is an amazing map. Look at this. That's crazy. Next year, the right could win elections in Colombia and Brazil, while socialism might fall in Venezuela due to other circumstances. So you may have a completely and totally right-wing South America with, again, Uruguay down there. Like, nobody knows what the hell is wrong with these people. It's great. It's not just there. In Bulgaria, protests against the Bulgaria joining the Eurozone, bringing in criminal aliens, has caused the government to collapse. The Bulgarians have risen up. Mass protests. Country's prime minister resigned. The entire cabinet was dissolved. They were about to join the EU. So, good stuff happening all around. Don't blackpill. Stay frosty. And that's how we win. It's your boy, Bandit. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.